Fox Morning Buzz.
On the phone with racing legend Mario Andretti. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Brad.
How you doing?
Wonderful. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, absolutely, our pleasure. You're going to be pretty close to us. You're going to be in St. Mary's, Ontario on Tuesday, Ashton Tire Service. You're there in the morning, 10:45 into early afternoon. You're going to be doing signing autographs and talking to fans?
Yes, indeed. It's on behalf of Firestone. It's one of the venues that they obviously, they feel very good about, very loyal to the brand, and so we're going there and trying to make a little noise, do a little promotional work for Ashton Tire and Service.
And you're pretty loyal to the brand too. You've been with Firestone for 40 plus years, right?
Yes. Since the beginning of really my career in Indy cars, back in the mid-'60s, it's been a great relationship, a great ride with them throughout the years, especially being part of the development of the tires over the decades. It's been something that's been very precious to me and for my career, especially.
Yeah, I don't know how many people realize that, aside from driving, you were pretty important in the development of what the tire has become in racing, right?
Indeed, and here again, it's something that you learn to appreciate more and more, as to see just how far we have come over the decades, and how important the tire development was as far as performance. There were some of the years we were just gaining so much in speed without doing anything to the car, just all due to the tire performance, and that was exhilarating at times, and so again, they come a long way, and you look at performance and safety as well, which is all important, and it's the best test bed you could have to ultimately develop the best passenger tire you could possibly have.
And still successful in racing as well. It was on the winning car for the Indy this year, was it not?
Yes, absolutely. And again, even myself, over the years, I won some of the major events that I did in my career on Firestone tires, which includes the Daytona 500. It was Firestone against Goodyear there. It was on the Firestone.
So, with current racing, are there any drivers that really excite you, that you really enjoy watching?
Oh yes, there are many actually. I don't even want to mention just one, because there's so much good stuff out there, quite honestly, in all the major disciplines of the sport, and I have tremendous respect and admiration for many out there, and like I said, in all disciplines, the Indy cars, Formula One, sports cars, and of course stock cars as well.
And you're still pretty involved in the racing world? Are there still times when you want to get behind that wheel maybe and jump on the track?
Yeah, sure. I mean, there's always that temptation, obviously, but I'm enjoying myself just watching my kids. My son, just doing well with his team, and my grandson as a driver. I have nephews out there. We have quite a bit of skin in the game, and,
a lot of blood in there too, I guess.
Involved, yeah. Like, that's all we know.
On the phone with racing legend Mario Andretti. What do you drive now? What do you like getting up behind the wheel of now?
Well, on the road, I like my sports cars. My daily driver is a Corvette, 06, but I always treat myself.
Do you have a get out of speeding ticket cards that you can give to the police officers?
Oh, I behave on the road.
Oh, attaboy.
I behave.
Now, you've been retired for over 20 years from racing, right?
Yes.
Are you still surprised that at an event like this, you're going to be at Ashton Tire in St. Mary's on Tuesday, signing autographs and speaking with fans? Are you still surprised that after that many years, you have people coming up, sharing stories? I watched this race. I saw you do this. Does it still give you that thrill?
Yeah, it does. It's amazing. It's amazing how loyal the fan base is, and how widespread and Canada, it's almost like going back home again. I've raced in both coasts of Canada, East Coast, West Coast, and my kids, my sons, Michael, they've been successful there, and so again, I first raced in Canada back in 1963. In the midgets, and so again, we spent a lot of time there, and it seemed like they have a very solid race fan base, and every venue that we cover there in Canada on behalf of Firestone has always been a success. So we're certainly looking forward to coming up to St. Mary's, and just another one that will bring a smile to me for sure.
Nice. Well, we're happy to have you back up into beautiful St. Mary's. Ashton Tire Services, Tuesday, 10:45 in the morning till 12:30 in the afternoon. Mario Andretti will be signing autographs, talking to fans, and they're in association with Firestone, a relationship you've had for many, many years. Mario, thanks so much for taking time out of your day today. We appreciate talking to you.
It's my pleasure, Brad. Hope to see you there.
The Dave Rocks Morning Buzz with Gail, Daryl, and Brad. Weekday morning.